Hello. I am so tired today. I haven't made a video in a while, so I was like, alright, I got 15 minutes before I have to grab the kiddo. Right now I'm in the parking lot of a school because if you don't get here early, you're not likely going to get a good spot. You're going to have to park a walk away from the school. And granted, my fat ass could use the walk, but if he gets to play on the playground, I want to be closer to the playground rather than have to walk all the way down after he's all done playing. Or when it's time to go. Whatever. We will probably be doing an M&M video. I guess there's a bakery collection. We bought the M&Ms just before Easter, but haven't really had a chance to try them because we kept them down in the basement with everything. But that's the lemon meringue, the cherry chocolate cupcake, and the peanut butter cinnamon roll, I guess. Otherwise, let me do an update. Since the end of January, I had strep. And then right after I finished my antibiotic, I gave it back to myself because Gavin makes me tea in a travel mug. So because he wasn't washing the lid every time, that's how I managed to give it back to myself. Fantastic. And then, what was next? Sinus infection. So I had strep, sinus infection. And then the neighbor took me for a pedicure, and the guy cut my toe when he was doing my cuticles, so I ended up with an infected toe. So after that, I was basically on antibiotics for the third time in less than 3 months. And then I got a cold, which for whatever reason, as I got older, I started getting laryngitis whenever I got a cold. And so I didn't have a voice for 3 days. So yeah, that was pretty much my January through March, which now we're in April. The boys had a good Easter. They got bicycles, which I really thought they'd be more excited about. No, they were more excited about the little plushy giraffe that one got, and the Lego set and their candy, obviously. But I was like, really? These are their first actual bicycles they could ride, and they were more excited about everything else. So yeah, that is kind of the current update. Like I said, I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos because, trying to take the time to try things on video, especially, trying not to get the kids involved because, hey, I want to try it too. But I have been saving the M&Ms for that one. Otherwise, yeah, I hope everybody had a good Easter. Feel free to tell me about everything you've been going through. Like I said, it's just been back to back to back, and being a type 2 diabetic now, my immune system's compromised, so it is what it is. But, since being on Ozempic, I am down at least, I want to say 35 pounds, which is fantastic in my opinion. Now that the weather's slowly starting to shift, it's kind of chilly today, and it even snowed a little bit today. I'm hoping to get to walking more. And then, I should actually try and walk around the playground while Ezra's playing instead of just sitting there because I don't want to be there. I want to go home and sit and be lazy. Habits are harder to change. I have increased to the 1 milligram dose for Ozempic. I definitely feel like I could eat less. We went to Applebee's yesterday, because kids eat free on Easter with an adult entree. And I ate I want to say 2 mozzarella sticks, maybe 3, but probably 2. and half my burger. I got the grilled cheeseburger, which wasn't bad. As always, I recommend people try stuff for themselves because your taste is different than mine. So, like, the tomato soup is kind of basil-y, and it was a little much for me, which, funny enough, I was eating my leftovers last night, and it felt like something was missing. So, I can't win. But yes, I always recommend trying things for yourself. For sure. Like, Crumble has a cake batter cheesecake coming up. And normally I don't like cheesecake, but the only, my Crumble is one of the testing markets. And they had the cake batter cheesecake, and we were only able to get it in the mini, not the normal size, and I thought the mini was so delicious that I was thinking about it for like days. Whereas Gavin actually didn't like it as much, but we're thinking, when it comes out, to get the bigger one to see if that's what he likes, because it might have a better ratio and maybe that's why I like the mini, because its ratio was, kind of more on the sweeter side. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I think that'll be it. I did manage a stream, which is on Twitch and YouTube. The VOD should be there, so go ahead and check that out. I do need to try and stream more, because I'm officially flat-ass broke. What else is new, right? Yeah, that will be it. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.